What is carb cycling and how does it work? Carb cycling is planned increases and decreases in carb intake in order to increase muscle mass and shed body fat. Carb cycling can be done either on a daily, weekly or monthly basis. Alternating every other day or every 2 days for some plans is quite a popular format. Learning how to incorporate a balanced amount of healthy carbohydrates can help you feel your best during training sessions and also in periods of rest and recovery. Carb cycling can be a very effective way to improve your health and support an active lifestyle. You can plan your carbohydrate intake around a variety of factors, which include body composition goals, body fat levels, type of training, and rest days. Carbohydrates are the body's main and preferred source of energy. The purpose behind it is that your low carb days put you in fat burning mode while your higher carb days boost your metabolism. It is a carefully planned strategy that can be used short term to achieve body composition goals. It can also be used to prevent a fat loss plateau and maintain metabolism along with workout performance. Usually, fat intake increases on lower carb days and decreases on higher carb days. Protein intake usually remains the same to ensure that you're still meeting your calorie intake. When carbs are digested, they are broken down into glucose, which is the preferred fuel source for the body. Insulin is a hormone which is used to absorb energy from carbohydrates and is produced in the pancreas as glucose enters into the bloodstream. Carbohydrate intake is usually coordinated with exercise. Carbohydrates are used as fuel, and so on non-training days or days where we're not as active, any carbs that aren't burnt as fuel are stored as glycogen or are stored in fat cells. You don't need as many carbohydrates on the days that you aren't training or doing any intense workouts, so carb cycling allows you to cut back on carbohydrates on these days while keeping the other macronutrients, that is protein and fat, in and around the same or eating a little more fat. The decrease in carbohydrate intake and insulin release allows the body to burn through its stores of carbohydrates and switch to using fat in the form of ketones as fuel. Ketones are chemicals that are produced in the liver when you don't have enough insulin in your body to convert glucose into energy. The low carb days switch the body to a predominantly fat-based energy system. Eating fewer carbs allows the body to tap into fat stores for energy and so enhances fat loss. This helps improve metabolism and the body's ability to burn fat as fuel in the long term. However, once people are able to function using ketones for fuel instead of glucose, they get fewer cravings for carbohydrate foods, feel fuller for longer, and have more sustained energy levels. Carb cycling is not the same as the keto diet. With carb cycling, the amount of carbohydrates eaten each day alternates. With the keto diet, carbohydrates are limited to between 20 and 40 grams per day to ensure that the body stays in the state of ketosis. On high carb days, it is important that you keep the carbs healthy. Foods such as oatmeal, whole wheat bread, sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice and brown pasta should be eaten, as these starches are quite high in fibre and so have a more complex carbohydrate structure to them. These foods require your body to burn more energy in order to break them down. On low carb days, it is important to limit starchy vegetables and also fruits. Low carbohydrate vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes and leafy greens can be eaten, as well as healthy fats such as fatty fish, nuts and seeds. It is also important to choose lean sources of protein such as chicken, fish, turkey or eggs. For certain people, carb cycling can be counterproductive. People with adrenaline fatigue or hypothyroidism can experience a decrease in thyroid hormone production and metabolism. Pregnant and lactating women should avoid carb cycling, and people who are underweight or people who have had an eating disorder should not try carb cycling, as there is a risk of developing an unhealthy relationship with food. On lower carb days, you might find that you crave high carb foods frequently throughout the day, and so when your higher carb day comes round, there's an increased chance that you may binge on them. There are many benefits to carb cycling. On high carb days, also known as refeeding days, our muscle glycogen is refueled, which helps reduce muscle breakdown and also improves athletic performance. High carb days help offset the body by boosting leptin levels and feelings of satiety. High carb refeeds may also have a positive effect on hormones such as thyroid hormones and testosterone. Low carb days and days where we plan carbs around our workouts help improve insulin sensitivity, which maximises the benefits the carbohydrates provide. Carb cycling also has benefits with leptin. Leptin is a hormone associated with satiety and metabolism. It sends signals to our brain when we feel full after eating. High carb days will also help keep leptin levels elevated, while low carb days improve insulin sensitivity, which in turn creates a good balance, achieving better results. As a form of carb cycling, some people choose to incorporate cheat meals. Cheat meals can serve the purpose of increasing leptin levels and boosting metabolism. Carb cycling has been proven to aid in weight loss, help improve muscle recovery, enhance fat burning and also boost energy. Carb cycling can help you lose weight as long as you maintain a calorie deficit while ensuring that your protein intake is adequate. Getting your carb intake in the correct amounts is extremely important, but a huge part of diet success is getting yourself into the right mindset and staying consistent and completely focused on achieving your goals. Being mindful of how much carbohydrates you're eating and from what sources they come from helps in achieving a healthy, nutritionally balanced diet. For more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.